Hi guys, welcome to Calm Facts. The world is full of mysterious and eerie places that have become the subject of fascination for many people. However, some locations have been deemed too dangerous or creepy, leading to them being banned from public access. In this video, we will explore 10 of these banned creepy places where people have dared to venture. From a creepy island in Italy to an abandoned city in Russia, these places have a history of bizarre and unexplained occurrences that have led to their prohibition. We will delve into the stories behind each location, including the legends and rumors surrounding them and why they are off-limits to the public. Prepare to be spooked as we uncover the secrets of these forbidden and mysterious places. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and then the bell icon to get instant notifications of new videos. Let's start the video. Number 10. Moon River Brewery. The Moon River Brewery brought its popular brews to Savannah in 1999, but the structure dates back to 1821. It was once a city hotel, a high-end hotel with a history of bloodshed during the Civil War. Persons were slain in the hotel during intense skirmishes, including a Yankee killed by locals in 1860. Other bar attendees today claim to have witnessed bottles strangely flying through the air and guests being pushed, caressed, and slapped by unseen entities. Toby, one of the apparitions, is reported to creep around the billiards area seeking the next big bar brawl. Number 9. The Island of Dolls, Xochimilco, Mexico. A small island south of Mexico City, surrounded by the Xochimilco canals. The island, which was never intended to be a tourist attraction, is dedicated to a little girl who died under strange circumstances. Isla de las Muñecas, or Island of the Dolls, is a creepy location where hundreds of dolls have been decapitated. But how did they arrive? The island's caretaker is believed to have discovered a drowned girl in the canal. He noticed a floating plastic doll shortly after seeing her and placed it in a tree as a sign of respect. Over the years, he turned more and more dolls to appease the small girl's spirit. Locals claim to have witnessed possessed dolls moving their heads, opening their eyes, and even whispering to one another. What began as a harmless gesture became one of Mexico's most terrifying attractions. Number 6. Bolton Street. Near Bolton Abbey is said to be the most dangerous stretch of water in the world. You wouldn't even think it's scary just by looking at it. The current isn't even that fast, but below the water's surface are strong undercurrents that will toss you back and forth against the sharp, jagged rocks until you die. It's also relatively deep and could suck you down until you drown. It has a 100% fatality rate. Everyone that has gone or fallen in has never made it out alive. Their bodies also have never been found. There are many stories of people trying to leap across the river only to slip and fall. In one case, there was a newly married couple visiting the street. However, upon trying to cross the street, the bride fell in, and the groom fell in also trying to save her. As a result, there are warning signs all around the area trying to warn people of the street's dangers. But many people ignore the signs since the street is so deceiving and looks pretty safe. Number 7. The Sultan's Palace. The house at 716 Daphne Street is a classic French Quarter beauty with wrought iron balconies and a huge courtyard. This residence, however, was a house of horrors for the Sultan, a wealthy man with a filthy lifestyle, several marriages and children, and a harem of women and young boys imprisoned against their will in the 1800s. Neighbors complained about this man's strange habits, which included a penchant for partying, opium, and torture. The Sultan's death, buried alive in the courtyard after his family and harem were torn to pieces in a carnage by an unknown attacker, was the greatest mystery in the house. Today, his angry ghost is supposed to be responsible for the strange noises, loud music, intense incense scents that drift from the house, and unwanted advances on previous female occupants who swear the Sultan is still up to his old tricks of groping female visitors. Number 6. Bran Castle, Transylvania, Romania. This stunning 14th century castle is a national landmark with a terrifying reputation, due to Bram Stoker's horrific novel. Bran Castle is the only castle in Transylvania that meets the description from the Gothic horror novel Dracula. The plot follows a blood-sucking vampire, Count Dracula of Transylvania, and his battle with vampire hunter Van Helsing. According to legend, evil spirits known as sterigoi act like normal individuals during the day, but their souls leave their bodies at night and harass residents as they sleep. Number 5. North Sentinel Island. You can't visit this island because it is home to a tribe that will kill anyone who attempts to infringe on their land. They live in utter isolation from the rest of the world. In actuality, they still live a hunter-gatherer lifestyle. But a man named John Allen believed that with the power of God, he would be able to convert them to Christianity and help them. He felt that this island was Satan's final stronghold on Earth, so he went to the island in November of 2018. The folks who transported him there knew the dangers and did not want to expose him to them, but he was so persistent that they eventually caved. They were later arrested for doing so. So, John's initial attempt to reach them did not go as planned. Many men charged at him with arrows as soon as he set foot on the island. So he departed on November 16, 2018. He tried again and persuaded a fisherman to drop him off alone, and that was the last time anyone saw him. When they returned to look for him, they noticed tribe members dragging his dead body with a rope. Number 4. La Recoleta Cemetery, Buenos Aires, Argentina. The Cementerio de la Recoleta, located in Buenos Aires' Recoleta area, is recognized as one of the most beautiful cemeteries in the world. It was founded in 1822 and is filled with ornately designed tombs, beautiful sculptures, and mature shady trees. The best and brightest of Buenos Aires are buried here, including actress Eva Perón, Argentina's former First Lady. The grid-like alleys of Recoleta are said to be haunted by various spirits. Rufina Cambaceres, a wealthy 19-year-old woman and the daughter of a well-known Argentine author, is one of the most well-known stories. According to urban mythology, her funeral was postponed due to severe rain. When the groundskeeper came to the tomb after the rain had stopped, he discovered Rufina's coffin lid ajar, with scratch marks on the interior. According to folklore, she was buried alive and awoke in her coffin after suffering from catalepsy. If you hear jingling in the wind, it could be the ghostly keys of David Eleno, a gravedigger who toiled at the cemetery for 30 years. He committed suicide at the cemetery after his tomb was finished and was buried there. While still an active cemetery, Cementerio de la Recoleta is a popular attraction for locals and tourists. Take up a map at the entry to assist you in navigating the 6,400 graves. Number 3. Château de Brissac, Loire Valley, France. Château de Brissac, originally erected as a stronghold in the 11th century, is France's highest castle. With 7 majestic levels, 204 chambers, and its private opera house seating 200 people, for 5 centuries, the giant of Loire Valley, home to the Caussé-Brissac family, has seen many notable visitors, including King Charles VII. La Dame Verte is one of the more unusual visitors, Green Lady. Her spectral presence is frequently seen in the chapel's tower room after her husband is murdered, hereafter being caught having an affair. While she's not scaring tourists with her eye sockets and snout, her screeching may be heard around the castle. Number 2. Tat Tak School, Hong Kong. It's not a big issue to think a school is strange. There are many spooky schools worldwide, whether in India or elsewhere, but it's difficult to believe that the seemingly innocent children could be up to something sinister. However, the story of this school only speaks to that extent. Not only is it built on the site of a Japanese atrocity during World War II, but residents believe that a teacher was murdered and that his soul still roams the grounds. Even the cab drivers refuse to pass by. This is one of the most terrifying places on the planet. Number 1. Ramree Island. Tourists are banned from visiting this island because your vacation will take a deadly turn if you decide to go there. This island is home to thousands of saltwater crocodiles, which weigh around 2,000 pounds. Even the small ones pose a threat to humans. They have the capability of killing someone twice their size. On top of that, they are highly aggressive and will attack anyone that enters their habitat. The most fatalities in a crocodile attack occurred at Ramree Island in 1945. British soldiers drove the Japanese fighters off the island's central area, forcing them to flee into the marshy surrounding area. One problem was that those marshes were filled with hungry crocodiles. As a result, 500 soldiers were killed by these crocodiles. So yeah, maybe don't go to this island unless you want to be crocodile dinner. And of course, there are many stories of tourists going to this island and then being attacked and killed by these beasts. I hope you enjoyed the video. You guys are all truly amazing, and I appreciate every last one of you watching. I mean that, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day. Do subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section. And as always, I will see you again very soon.